my point is, apart from any religious perspective or background, there is no solid foundation on why somebody should be homophobic. Because, like, majority of the time, people who are against gay people, majority of the people who are against gay are mostly people who have any like grounded religions. Like, if you're like Muslim or Christian, where like the religion does not permit you to like participate yourself in like religious activities. So like maybe there's this kind of like generational ideology, and then they find themselves that they grow up in an environment that's really naturally like, you know, already have these biases towards these certain groups of people, and then maybe that is the logical reason for what that person being homophobic. So apart from that, there's no like ground-based reason for why someone should be inherent homophobic, because even if you want to look at like religious perspective, like it doesn't make no sense. Like, even take religion aside, like even if you want to observe like biology, there are organisms, and there are like organisms that also exhibit the same behaviors as well. Like there are organisms that have like homosexual I call it relationships. There are organisms that give birth to other organisms asexually that do not necessarily have any gender. So like I don't see why it's really like a very large thing for people to understand that like that there's like no grounded basis on like homophobia, like basically.
Yeah, okay. I don't really know like with your nigger ongo bongo accent what you just said, so I'm just gonna go based off of what I know. Looking scans, I think we can all agree pedophilia is bad. That guy's also homosexual, and I don't like pedophiles or gay people.
What?
In scans, Jeff.
You mean Jeff? Yeah, so yeah, but you can't use Jeff as an argument, because it was like you cannot use Jeff as an argument because the psychologists have proven that he had some sort of like mental he was not like any normal person. Like he's in the like 0.1%, like any normal inherent like LGBT person cannot exhibit the same behavior. Most of these they already have psychological disorders, and because even the interview he gave a point that when he was younger he really had these tendencies. So like it is not something that is being learned, it's something that is inherent of him alone. So like it's not dependent on any other factor, it is him inherently that decided to be this this behavior. So like you cannot really correlate it to like an entire spectrum of like or of a large amount of people. Now, this argument
doesn't work, to be honest with you. Alright. All in all, though, you didn't really answer my question, though. Like, I'm saying that pedophilia is bad. He happens to be a homosexual. So if we use like basic PEMDAS and like I add those two together, it just makes it like even more bad.
No, it does. No, it does. It makes it just ungrounded. You're using
right, so
one.
Think of it like this. Think of it like this. Think of it like this. All right. So like 1 + 1 = 2, right?
Yeah.
All right. So when you have two negatives and you add them together, boom, it becomes like a super negative.
What? That argument doesn't make no sense.
I just
that is
to explain math to you. Do they not have math in your like your country or something?
How you can't use math to prove human behavior? Though that is false equivocation.
What do you mean? You can use math to define someone's weight.
Yes, math does not explain human behavior. So like your argument doesn't have any root for like if you want to talk about ethics.
It does explain.
You're just okay. Here's the basis. A good argument is if I hit someone, if I stab someone with the person that if I stab someone if I stab someone with the person, is there a probability of the person dying? That's my question.
Can you repeat that one more time?
If I stab someone, is there a probability of the person dying?
If you stab someone?
Yeah.
What about it?
Yeah, so like 100% of the time is the person going to die? Like 100% of the time.
I don't know. I guess it would like depend on like who you're stabbing. If you're stabbing like one of those like rats, like I don't know, beggars or faggots or something,
Yeah.
they might die quick. But
okay, so so my own point. So that's the exactly. So my own point is, if you have 100 different people who have different ways of stabbing,
who are you
different.
calling people?
It's when I say people, I say like human population. It could be any amount of people. Like my own point here is like like an attribute. No, my argument is like you cannot use an attribute that you cannot use an attribute that correlates to one individual and try to extend it to an entire.
But gay rats aren't people though. So what's your point?
What?
The faggots aren't people.
What do you mean they're not people?
What do you mean? I just said it clear as day. They're not people. They're not one of us.
I don't understand what you mean. Like, what do you mean by that? Are you trying to make it look funny, or I don't know?
What do you? No, I'm being serious. There's no like jokiness in my voice. They're not people.
The argument just makes no sense. There's literally no ground. There's no basis in which
I just gave you the ground. I just gave you the basis for it.
You use only a single individual, and that does not apply to an entire.
No, I also use PEMDAS.
PEMDAS, that's math, bro. Like you can't use math to explain
to you how like math works and like human behaviors.
Math does not equivocate to human behavior.
I just explained it.
So does it mean? Does maths explain why human beings have emotions? Does maths explain why human beings have various personality traits? Does maths doesn't explain. Like what you're saying is because since something follows a certain logical pattern, it should apply to the same logical pattern that is embedded within human beings. So like it doesn't make no sense. You can't use mathematical logic to explain psychological logic. There's no correlation whatsoever.
I take one gay person and put them in a room and add another gay person to that room. That's two gay people.
Yeah, so
I just did math. You just agreed to it.
Yeah, but that's not psychology. That is quantitative, and that's.
But you just said it's not applicable to humans in any way. But you just
but that doesn't apply to human psychology. Did you listen to what I'm saying? Are you dumb?
No, but what you just said was that it's just not applicable to humans in any way.
Yes, human psychology in any way. Human psychology.
No, you're changing it. You said in any way, shape, or form that it is not applicable to them, and then I just explained to you how.
Yes, it's not applicable.
Okay, so I just want to make this very clear, just to get this understanding. If I put one gay monkey in a room, and then like I put another one in there, how many gay people are in there?
What does it have to do with
you just have to answer the question. It's very simple.
When I was explaining, I didn't say people. I said psychology.
So now you're changing your premise.
I don't know if anyone was recording.
So
I said human psychology. It doesn't refer to. I didn't change my premise. When I was arguing, I said human psychology is too complex to be explained with mathematical logic. I don't know if that's what you heard. Yeah, but that is quantitative analysis. That's not psychology. Like it doesn't make no sense, bro. Like what you talking about?
Do I have to like put in like simpler maths for you?
Okay, so discussion ended there. Do you agree that being homophobic is the baseless argument? Do you agree?
No, I just gave you the basis for it, but you decided to be ignorant and not listen.
How am I being ignorant, bro? Like
because you're denying basic math. Here, I put in like simple terms for your. So like I'm gonna assume you're like African or something. All right, so like say like I take like one goat, right? Like I put in a room, and then like I get like another goat. I put in that room. That's like two goats. You know what I mean?
What? Bro, just shut up, bro. Like what the? Yo, calm down, bro. Like maths has nothing to do with psychology. Use a psychological argument on why you think it's not good. Don't use maths, bro. I won't listen, bro.
What do you mean?
Use the psychological premise on why you think you are
Look
why.
look in general. Look at what Brian Harrison posted.
I don't say anything. What are you talking about?
What? You don't see NBA YoungBoy kissing that other one?
Yeah. So yeah.
And you can
so,
see the crispy critter behind him looking incredibly fucking astounded by it, baffled.
Yes. So yeah. So what are you trying to say?
I think like people are scared of it, and like it's like really unnatural.
What does wait? I don't know what. How does that? How you arguing? Can you mansplain, please? I don't get it.
And I what?
Can you mansplain your argument? Like, can
What
you
does that
explain
mean?
what? Can you break it down? Like, what are you talking about?
What is mansplaining?
Mansplaining is like when you repeat. Like, can you break something down in a simple way or repetitive? Like, just make it simple. Like, no, I don't get. I'm not American. Maybe I don't get the joke.
Mansplaining?
The NBA picture. Yeah, can you explain what it means, please?
I just want to know what mansplaining is.
Mansplaining is like making something simple. Like, just simplify. What do you mean?
So, explaining something. Not man. I don't. You know what? I just explained it to you. I don't really know how to like explain it even more to you. You can have a discussion with Ryan Harrison. He's pretty well versed in this topic too.
Topic.
Hating gay people.
What about gay people?
You hate them?
Yeah. Sometimes.
You want to continue the discussion with him, Nebu?
Yeah,
Do you
sure.
know?
Why not?
Do you know? Gay people are mentally ill. You know that, right? And should be put inside mental hospitals.
Now, on what logic? On what basis? Like the person, the people
What
who are,
logic? You know,
who
it's
are
like biologically proven. Like man supposed to be with woman.
bro, like what you're talking about are like people with like mental health issues, like maybe they're like murderers or like
Yeah,
people
they
who are
going
like,
against like the natural law of like what humans do to like survive. Because it's their feelings to like get another like the same gender.
no.
What do you mean?
What you're talking about? Yeah, you are saying gay people. Do you know that there are gay organisms, gay creatures that are like in the world, like there are organisms that exhibit same sex attraction? Do you know that?
Yeah, mentally ill. Because humans are made.
Wait, so you're saying those organisms at simpler levels of complexity are mentally ill?
Yeah, they are mentally ill. People who sexually attracted with the same gender are mentally ill people. Okay, because John
What the fuck are you talking about?
Shut up, monkey. God damn.
Oh, are y'all debating?
Yeah, it was me. It was me.
Just hating gay people. I saw your fucking profile picture for a split second. I was like, what the?
Well, gay people are mentally ill because biology, Lily, is shown that
Hold on, shut up.
biologically,
like there's no. I've already destroyed your.
Did you want me to talk like you? Okay, let me tell you something. Okay, let me tell you something. Gay people are mentally ill because biologically, man and woman supposed to be together. Okay, because of the gametes. Okay.
Okay. Can you stop with the accent, please?
This is my normal accent.
Gaslight 100.
No. I usually like talk like this because I'm from like part of white people.
No. I'm sorry.
This is my normal accent. My father is Jamaican.
Pause. Don't you know that this argument has already been debunked multiple times? Do you guys want to go through the?
Wait, how has it been debunked? It's so I can see you what it say biologically that man and female supposed to be together. Do you want that?
Check your DM.
Okay. I can see you the proof of that. And if you go against this law, there's something must be wrong. You know that, right? And you are such your attack, that comes from the mind because you got to.
Hold on. So what about organisms? What about asexual organisms that give birth?
They go if they do not have sexual attraction against a man or woman. So yeah, either they must
propose the premise where the organisms that give birth without any sexual.
Yeah, they are still mentally ill. And she go to her sperm bank and get sperm. She is still mentally ill. She is still gay. She don't want to have sex with that man. It is so biologically. The way to have sex, you must have babies like that. Okay, you gotta make love to have a baby. It's shown biologically. There's no other way unless you go to the sperm bank. And that still don't deny the fact that she is gay. She's a lesbian. She likes sizzling, and she is mentally unstable.
I don't know if you're trying to be funny, bro. Like I don't get.
Nebu. I think like a better way to put it is like, how are you supposed to have like sex if it's like two dudes? You just like have like a sword fight or something. It's like one go inside. How does that work? Can you explain it to me?
I can tell him professional, sir. So I'm gonna explain to you like
Pop, get on COD, okay, bro.
So
dumbass.
I'm gonna tell you to listen. You said someone. Can you repeat your argument for me, sir? One more time.
Yeah, my argument is that there are organisms that there are asexual organisms that do not like the asexual organisms, and there are people who do not have the ability to give birth to children, and there are asexual organisms that can give birth without the need of a partner. So are they mentally ill as well? Because the argument is so
you can have birth or someone without a what?
Trying to say that they're seahorses.
Are you familiar with the term?
Someone who's not attracted to both genders or any genders?
No, asexual organisms are organisms that can give birth, that can reproduce without the female, without any opposite sex for reproduction.
That's biologically not be proven. You need to prove that right now.
What?
You just said somebody can have a baby without the opposite.
I said organism. I never said human being. I said organism. I said creature.
We're talking about people. We're talking about sexuality. What the?
Yes, because what I can't understand. It applies to every it applies to everything. It doesn't apply to biology. Like that's the very wrong argument.
No, what make a man or woman is biology is the gametes. You know that, right?
Yeah,
largest one gametes.
Contradicts biology. What your argument contradicts biology, and you guys are trying to use biology.
Yes, biology is male and female. If you don't like the opposite sex, you was mentally ill because biology. You must like the same sex because we are both made for each other.
Wait, who's that?
You was made for me. I was made for you.
So, like, did anybody make a law that
biology? Okay, males supposed to be with women because the only way
they are organisms that exist.
What organisms?
I think I don't know. Was it? I've forgotten the organism, but I think was it some sea eel or something that they reproduced and.
Are we talking about people?
No, I'm talking about organisms. I'm talking about biology. I forgot about people.
What? I'm talking about humans. Okay, what do you mean? They can make. I'm so confused with your argument. Please, just tell me what you mean. Organisms can have like reproduce like the opposite sex.
You're making about as much sense as black people having rights.
Don't gotta talk like this again. Come on,
is it Ryan's turn now?
Yes, bro. I don't understand. You want another topic? You want to about gay people?
I hate
mentally, right? You want to restart this?
What the?
Because your argument. I don't understand. Like, I don't know what your like initial argument trying to get at.
I think Ryan needs to be eradicated.
What did I do?
You need to.
Hey,
be
yo,
killed.
by the way, hey, Tuli, if you time me out again, because, like, you a New York nigga who... Okay, you issue.
you
But,
can't say that in the insult him at the same time. What's wrong?
this again. Anyways,
I might time you out myself.
Like, I don't know. Okay.
Oh, what you talking about?
Oh, and he's gone. I didn't even
What's
do
like half of that?
No.
No. Hey,
Anyone who told me they understood what was going on is lying to themselves.
Wait, Pop, are you getting
Let
on?
me get on one side.
Is the debate over? Did we finish?
I'm done. So, yeah.
Luffy, get on.
Yo,
Nebu's looking bad for you.
I wanted to say something. Like, I think, like, the only thing that is, I think, like, recently that's come, like, all this neo pronoun stuff. Like, I do believe that there is male
We're
and female,
trolling
but
you.
like,
Move on with your life.
No, we're not.
Hey, do you want to debate, like, an actual topic, bro?
Neopronouns are neopronouns.
no, I'm talking about the
I'm
neo
not gonna lie.
Neopronouns are pretty, they're pretty gay.
issue, bro. That shit is,
Well, yeah, obviously,
like,
people saying like I'm a like the
that's
vamp
funny.
self shit.
yeah.
Yeah, no one did
Like,
disagree.
What topics do you want?
Nebu, you got trolled for like 30 minutes. Move on with your life. Stop wasting time.
Yeah, Nebu, watch me blow your mind. No one in here is homophobic. I think.
It's
Yeah.
like